Joy Jenkins. I'm a freshman here at Clemson University. I'm in my first semester. First semester is coming to an end very soon. We have 3 more weeks of school left, and then we'll be starting our second semester. My first semester of school was very interesting. I got to meet a lot of people, but also learned the ropes of how you should have studying. I've learned for next semester that studying should come before play time, or whatever you want to call it, because this semester I did a lot of playing, not so much studying, but I will fix that next semester. But first off, I want to introduce you to some of my friends, starting off with Mr. Hakeem Hicks, Miss Amber Ray Johnson, Miss Shakira Griffin, Miss Keisha Gerald, and Miss Whitney Kenzader. These are all my closest friends here at Clemson University. We met very interesting situations, but we're all close friends now. As a freshman, I had to attend a required class called Clemson Connect to help us become more familiar with the university and to broaden our minds to prepare us for real-life situations. On November 11, 2011, I attended a required new student dialogue in which the topic was heterosexual norms in a not-so-heterosexual world. My dialogue consisted of about 20 students, both black and white. We had one homosexual student in our group. To warm things up a bit, we did a pie chart activity that listed things in our life from most important to least important. What? The most important thing on my list was being a Christian. Then next was being a black female. Then, of course, it was I think it was education. Being a straight female, and I can't remember what else was on the list. But yeah, we did that activity, and everybody had to partner up and share their important things with their partner. My partner was the one homosexual student that was in the room. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was a very nice guy. We got to know each other, and we still talk to this day. So that was another way for me to meet a new friend. Our next activity, we did a quiz, and it had a lot of questions on it. And the quiz played off of heterosexual people. It put us in the homosexual people's shoes, so we now see how they feel when they get asked awkward questions. Some of the questions me and my partner couldn't answer because they were very rhetorical questions. The point of that quiz was to let us see how it feels when people come up to homosexual people and ask them awkward questions like, what made you decide to be this way? Were you born this way? And different things of that nature. In the next activity we did, I was given a piece of paper, and everybody was assigned different colors. On the piece of paper, we had to write down our parents' names, best friends' names, a group of people that we're close to, our community, and a profession that we wanted to go in after college. Each color had a different consequence, so depending on what color you had, depended on who was left in your support system after you told them that you were homosexual. That brought out a lot of feelings. We had different people share different stories about how, we had this one boy share a story about how, this was off topic, but this activity brought us to this topic. He was telling us about how his drill sergeant almost committed suicide because of things, that people, like stereotypes and things that people, put you in and how they make you feel. But back to the homosexual and heterosexual thing. My color was orange in the activity, so I didn't have that many people left. Everybody wasn't supportive of the situation, so that made me feel some type of way. Yeah, my parents were crossed off the list. My best friend was crossed off the list. My job was crossed off the list. So only thing I really had left was, I think, my community. And I'm not close to everybody like that in my community, even though I live in a small community. But overall, I enjoyed, going to the new student dialogue. It was fun. I didn't expect it to be, and I didn't want to go, so I wasn't excited. But I went anyway because it was required. But when I got there and I started to get into it, it was really fun and it was an interesting situation. I would recommend, every freshman to go to their new student dialogue with an open mind and an open heart and enjoy themselves, because I enjoyed myself. Not only would I recommend you attend the new student dialogue, but I recommend you attend Clemson University. It's a great school. I love it here, and I'm looking forward to my next 4 or 5 years here. And that's all my time. Go Tigers.